No, I had to do this whole video over because this table keep going up and down. I'm gonna have to fix it. But anyway, I was talking about this situation. How they took my son legally, illegally. I don't really know how they got away with that crap. They did, and they just had the system in their pocket. But when my wife wanted that divorce, I was glad. I was like, good, get divorced. But she was even happier. Me and her family went there, and me having the family I had, she shouldn't have been able to win no kind of case. I'm in there. They divorced. We had a divorce. I signed my part of the paper, but I never got no paperwork in the mail or nothing to finish the paperwork. That was an issue right there. They made me sign off on paper, and when I got a divorce, they made me sign off on some kind of violation paper or some shit. She in my yard. Some kind of privacy violation paper or some shit. And the damn lawyer like I couldn't even leave the courthouse unless I signed the damn paper. And he was definitely in on it. He looked totally different too, if he was still alive. Like all this happened about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And my son don't look like my pop at all. I know she swapped the paperwork. My son look like me. I barely look like my pop. My son look like me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was there 100%. Y'all know. Y'all see it on Facebook. Whoever stole all my shit, y'all should have been at least got that back. You ain't got nothing else back. Uh, but anyway, my son was all I had, y'all. For it to be for me, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't love my friends, family, lovers. Uh, my partner got some kind of oral group. They got some shit going on. Coke group, some shit. It's an oral coke group or something. They all hope they turn the women like all my girls, the lovers that could have been lovers turned into slap whores. And they think I talk about them when I said no, I don't. I'm saying how is that possible? I told the last whore that came, I said, if you signed anything with them, that's why your soul gone. Cause that dude the devil in there. That dude done did so much evil. And he's still here today. I don't know how the hell he's still here. That man sleep with everybody. I ain't never seen him love no woman. If he did, he beat the dog shit out of him. He damn near beat him to death, literally. He was very abusive. But it was like he had to be abusive so he can swap that life with me. So everything, it was like everything they put on his record, they put on my record somehow. So in school, uh, that's why in school I never got a chance. Let me see, that's why a nigga evil, bro. All of them pretty evil. They lost their soul a long time ago. I guess that's why they deleted the last video. But to me, my own personal opinion, when someone get a pacemaker, they don't act like they do before. And to me, that's a seer heart, basically. That's the best way I can say it. That's a seer heart, you know what I'm saying? That's about the best way I could put it right there. And I like telling these stories now. They don't really bother me no more. I just can't remember them because I buried a lot of them. But I gotta get it out for the book. So anyway, they basically made them prostitute. You know what I'm saying? How can it be that many prostitutes, y'all? I ain't never met no. When I was born and raised with prostitute when I was young, they didn't never want to be prostitute. It was something they were basically forced to do, and they learned how to do it without it stressing them. You know, these days motherfuckers signing up for it like it's a way out of a job. Hell no, I would rather work before I be a prostitute any day, any job. The thing about jobs is you need to love yourself while you working them. Yeah, you gotta go to this boring job. Yeah, you gotta go to this. It couldn't have been worse than mine because it seemed like even at the job, they made sure women didn't come in there to work. They would pay jobs so women wouldn't come in there to work. Only the roughest women, they send women in, just like they do around here. Can't no women come around here. They pay people. That's why I'm a move, bro. I'm getting the hell off this. When I get the chance, if my family left me, otherwise they gonna have to give me ownership of this shit, half ownership, and I'm gonna make it right. Put these women back over here. It don't make no sense for it not to be no black women around here. It's like 3 black women. Like I said, for every 1,000 black men, that shit ain't gonna work. That's gotta be stopped. And that's from this masonry shit, whatever it is. And it should have been stopped. You shouldn't have nobody no program like that. Because it affected everybody in the wrong way. Now, everybody who watching me for $1, I got more than them in this situation that I'm in. You watching me, you suppressing me, but I don't. I bought my own cars, I bought my own studio. You over there across the street. I ain't saying that literally. I'm saying anybody, neighbors or whatever, y'all watching me, but you ain't got shit. That's the sign that's the sin. That's the sin in the energy. You would have been had a lot more if you wasn't worried about watching me. That's the curse in it. See, some people get cursed with weight. Some people get cursed with health issues. You can get skinny, you know, you get big. Some people get cursed with just being stagnated. Whatever you want, whatever they paid you to do to me, 9 times 10, whatever you want from me, that's what happens to you. And that's why my ex-wife kept getting big. She must have wanted me to get big because I like the exercise and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I find my pillow. I love my pillow. But anyway, so when they took my son, bro, when I had my son, after going through all that with Augustin with my son, one of the main things I did not want for my son is to be connected to my family because I knew they were evil. When they stripped my son from me, it was a house full of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I was here, but most of the main family was a house full of people. Most of the family was here though, like my mom and pop. I think a couple called. I don't know. I don't even know why they was even. Well, I know why now, but afterward, but I didn't know why at the time. And anyway, my ex-wife took my child from me. She just knew she had. You knew you had it in the bag, 'cause you were sleeping with everybody with your nasty self. But anyway, she thought she had it in the bag. You saw the physical justice. You didn't see the spiritual justice because you didn't believe in God. I don't know why y'all go to church every Sunday and Wednesday for what? Oh, that's right. Y'all probably got a cold church. Never mind. Anyway, so anyway, they got this little cult shit. It turned people out, y'all. Oral sex with these old folk and all that nastiness. No offense saying that, but damn, you don't just if you gotta my ex-wife, when we was together, she didn't need no damn old man on the side. She didn't even need another man, y'all. The damn girl had it made. Anyway, I'm glad she gone out my life. Too messy. Carmen. Um, but anyway, my son, they took my son out my arm. We just got out of this divorce thing. They never brought me my paperwork. They just made me sign all their paperwork. I never got no mail. As soon as that happened, I never got no mail. And they did this for tax fraud reason. Because if I didn't pay taxes on my land, they could legally take it from me. So they switched my mail up at the same time that girl divorced me at the courthouse. I'm trying to show y'all the paperwork in this shit so y'all can understand how this process works. That's how they trap you up. That's why I tell everybody, do all your own paperwork. Yeah, if it's something in your name, if they supposed to put something in, make sure they go ahead. Just go ahead and get a job and make sure you pay to get the shit put in your name. Don't let money stop you from doing your paperwork. And but me, they locked me up. They kept putting me in jail. When I went to court to divorce her, she had these false ass. They charged me. She's in my property. They charged me as if I didn't even live here. And my pops in there holding my own like, oh, we gonna help you. He ain't never helped me with nothing. I ain't got no daddy and mama. I don't even know why I call them daddy and mama. I want to call them by their names, but hell, I done said pop and dad so long, it don't matter. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we basically just roommates. Cause I don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with me. His heart's seared too bad. Like his soul ain't there. You know what I'm saying? His heart been seared for so long. Like I said, the conversation that we had, the last good conversation that we had in better days is the last conversation we still have today. I don't really say nothing to him. He just talk about folks. You just bring up folks to talk about, and that's part of the program. He bring up people to talk about, make me engage in the conversation, and then he send the information to the person as if I'm talking about him. I don't never say nothing about him. He do all the talking. I just laugh. He high. You know. I figured if they had a video, they would notice that. But these clowns too stupid to realize. I guess they want me to keep on correcting. I ain't finna keep doing shit. Cause that's his ass. He programmed. He talking about you. I don't give a fuck about you niggas. I just laugh at the joke because it's funny. Hell, some of the shit he say about you right anyway. I ain't saying it though. He's saying it. Then he'll go buy you a car and your girl a car and you'll kiss his ass. That's y'all problem. I'm a man that down on my feet. I don't down on my knee. Ain't nobody bought me no car. Not even him. Ain't nobody bought me shit. Like I said, he sold my house and my cars and shit. He would tear them down when I go visit somebody if I go out of town and stuff. And what it was, his sister was doing it all. She would lie to him. Oh, he ain't smart enough to do all that. She kept telling him what to do. She the one got him to go to hell. Everybody who followed that girl got going to hell. I told you, just like people don't want to go to prison alone, people don't want to go to hell alone. And the ones that don't want to go to hell alone, they're the ones that's really dangerous because they're the ones that got a lot of artists and commodity people going to hell with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the ones that's telling you, you got to do this or that for you. You can't tell nobody what they got to do to get no $500,000. That's shit. When people started even signing up for that, you showed yourself to be stupid. Yeah, I'd have took their asses to court. But see, I made all my own money. I went and worked every penny for it, like a slave. You know what I'm saying? Happy slave. I got my money, and I saved my money, and I invested my money, and I got return out my money before they robbed me blind. But when my ex-wife clicked up with my family to do all this to me, when they took my child from me, I was in there fighting in the house. We was in there fighting, and they gave me a charge for that too. I went to jail for that too. I'm trying to fight to hold my son, and they sitting there laughing like some hyena possums. So when they took my child, my dad kept trying to rush. I pushed him off of him. I said, dude, get the hell off me. I said, you can't raise no fucking kid. None of y'all can. You are my mom. Y'all a fucking terrible parent. They go sit there and laugh. They thought they were funny because they were programmed to treat me like shit. But what they didn't know is you were bad to all your kids. That's why they all act like they got Down syndrome. Now, that go to proof in the hee-hee-ha. Like I said, y'all, and he look at it like, he'll come over here. He came over here the other day. He said, people talk about you behind your back. No, I told you this to your face. You just can't respond to a man. I done told you plenty of times to your face. You get the holler, oh, you do that. That's what he do. Oh, he go crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk to him. And I knock people out for that. And you too old for these hands. I've been done broke your neck if I hit you. So I don't talk to you. I keep telling you the same shit you want to hear because you talk about people all the time. All you do is talk about folk. I ain't really even disrespecting you by saying that this is who you are. You are programmed to talk about. You are programmed. You are a puppet now. You are a strained on puppet. And that's what you do. I'm not even talking bad about you. This is what you do. This is what I do. People tell what I do when they know me. When they find out they know me, they just fabricate lies for you because y'all pay them to. But they got some kind of oral group coat shit. And man, I'm trying to help you women out. Cause y'all ain't all supposed to be whores. Y'all happy whores. How the hell you gonna be a happy whore? All that DNA in you alone will send you straight to hell. Just that. All the other sin you do don't even you get on the Libra scale, your heart is you gonna weigh heavier than a feather just off your sex activities. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They weigh all that. They put your liver on there. How much alcohol, how much drugs you got in your liver? Okay, that's pretty heavy. What all poison you got in your liver? You got too much poison in your liver. That can weigh your liver. It says you as a whole better not weigh more than a feather. That's real now over there. You as a whole, your liver alone weigh more than a feather. You going to hell. Everything need to be done by a spoon, moderation. And y'all ain't doing that. You overdone everything. You looking like you going to hell. You crazy like you going to hell. You losing your mind like you going to hell. You can't fluctuate your body weight and temperature like you going to hell. Everything about you says you going to hell. I told y'all I'm not teaching people how to go to jail. I'm teaching people how to keep their soul out of hell. I wouldn't know all this. How would I know this? I ain't just the kind of person on the block, the average person say, you going to hell. Yeah, I ain't. I'm telling you, I'm explaining y'all the details and how you could get your ass to hell. Now, you can take it or leave. I don't give a fuck what you do. So that's why you can't sleep with a random person. One person. You can sleep with one person. That person might be full of legions. You love him. Oh, he love him. He love me. He got a problem, but honey, I love him. He love me. And you sleep with him, he just throw them legions in your ass just through DNA. You get on that Libra scale, you fail. You probably don't do nothing else. The only problem you had in life was that damn legion, man that you had. That's all you had, and that's something that sent you straight to hell. That was your ankle. That's how it worked. That's how it worked. I don't hold coming up like I came up. I don't hold water with folk. I get in my feeling because you act like you're gonna do this, you're gonna help me and do this, but you be out there doing everything with everybody else. So I just get rid of it. Fucking, you ain't helping me, I ain't helping you. Ain't no point in us even acting like friends. It ain't no hard feeling. I ain't gonna, people be wanting me to hold on to people's ankles I don't do that. I raised myself, I took care of myself. See, the lies got everybody misconstrued and discombobulated. I took care of myself double time, triple time. They trapped me in this house. I done bought many homes. Where my money at? Where everything at? Illegally, legally, they let them steal it. Cause this fucking program they got me in that they shouldn't have me in. I'm gonna sue y'all. I ain't worried about this shit. I'm gonna find a way. God gonna give me a way to sue y'all. Even though it's a legal program, you ain't got. From what I understand about these programs, you ain't even supposed to put no high priests in no program like this. Period. So that's the lawsuit in itself. You gonna give me my money back. I ain't worried about this family. Cause they heart serious. They already going to hell. Their soul gone. You can't talk to them. Ain't no point in talking to them. If I try to talk to them, somebody gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna go to jail. And that's how the program is written. You know that already. I know that already. I done figured that out already. It's even deeper than that. So what I want you to know is when I finally get a loop out of this bitch, I'm gonna sue your ass. You gonna get my money back. I work hard for my money. You can keep the goddamn millions you stole. I don't want that shit. You gonna pay me my money back. And at this time, just in 4 to 5 years, you already owe me a cool million. You better know it. You can't give me that, can you, bomb? You still a billion, and you can't come up with a million. I slap the shit out of y'all. You fucking with the right one. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I can't stand on weak chump. I can't stand weak people in high position, bro. Lord, please forgive me. I'm coming after y'all though, bro. My son was in Agustin Hospital. I was there. That's why I keep telling, I be talking to y'all. Go to Facebook and look at all the time I put in with my son. They was being whores, sleeping behind my back, praying for him to die. I spent my money, all my money to save my child. I put my time in to save my child. I took time out of my job to save my child while they were sitting there screwing each other to death, eating booties and stuff. And y'all had the audacity. You know how hard it is for a daddy to sit there and raise his child out the incubator. They never get no sleep. That kid never sleep. That's why I can look like this and talk to y'all, because I didn't never get no sleep. I still had to go on through my day and work my day while I was taking care of my seed. Nobody was helping me. That girl was acting like she was going to work while she was going around sleeping with everybody. Oh, slit ass. I don't even know how y'all can sleep with each other now. You creeping with each other now, acting like you working. How you gonna sleep with each other? I know you don't. I know that monster you sleeping with. All you do is argue and fuss and fight. He cursed to do that. Ain't no love in that man. Y'all wasted y'all time. You probably do have sex when you get on drugs together. That's about it. Oral sex and cults and stuff. Whatever. It might not even be nasty to y'all, but it's nasty to me. I'm not disrespecting y'all. That's what you do. That's your hobby. That's your thing. I do music. I do lectures. I read the Bible. I worship God. You sit over there and you sleep with each other till your mouth fall out. You do meth till your mouth fall out. I ain't talking about people who get teeth kicked out their mouth. I ain't talking about people who ain't got no teeth. I was with gang bangers. Most of them didn't have no teeth. We got them kicked out. That ain't what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be below 40 and 30 years old and can move half of your teeth out your mouth because you've been sucking and fucking your whole life and doing meth. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't feeling sorry for y'all. You ain't feel sorry for yourself. You supposed to lost your mouth. So I can join on your mouth. Y'all always trying to implement people who accidentally lose. That ain't what I'm talking about. I was with gangsters who got their teeth kicked out their mouth. And we were highly friends with each other. We used to join each other out. And still didn't give a damn. Quit being so emotional about your mouth. Now, you should be emotional about your mouth when you're doing things with your mouth that you shouldn't be putting in your mouth. When you lay down in your bed and you ready to do some nasty shit with your mouth, you should think about your mouth then. Everybody trying to come at me. I'm not perverse, you perverse. I'm living in a perverse world. I'm not perverse, you perverse. I'm not perverse, you perverse. So just because I'm talking straight don't mean you should get mad at me because I'm telling you about your perverse ways. I'm here to straighten you out. Now, talking about this group organization that attacked a child. Y'all throw me in the trash can. I had to get myself out the trash can at a baby seat. After I got myself out the trash can at a baby seat, I had to find that dirty ass bottle that was in the trash can with me. When I got that dirty ass bottle out the trash can with me, I had to have that dirty ass diaper. I had to change my own diaper. I had to take care of myself. I had to learn how to fight at a young age. I came out my mama's womb with a Rambo suit on. Talking about my life comical. You goddamn right, and I lived every bit of it. And you want me to calm down. Calm down, you Jesus. How you know? Just the fact that you know that so good make me want to know how you know. Now, let me calm down. Why so serious? Thank you, Casper. Anyway. Now go emulate that. Trump change ass niggas. I ain't never got on my knee. I work for everything. I can tell y'all from the rooted to the tutor how I built everything. That's why I'm telling y'all your story, whether you want to hear it or not. And for those of you saying I'm so tired, everybody from this point on, when you sitting beside somebody, you watching my video and they say they tired of me, watch that nigga. Because that sucker, that's the op in your family, that's the op in your group, that's the op in your gang. Watch them. Don't even tell me you gonna watch them. Secretly watch them. And watch them misstep. And get rid of them. the best way you see possible. Because they ain't worth losing your life over, trust me. But anyway, back to the story. So when they took my child, they ripped my child out my arm, the car waiting outside. It's like they set all this up. Because you can't just come in nobody's yard and take their child from them. We know that people going to snap. So basically what I'm saying, say long story short, I could have just said this. They called each other and got each other wrapped, together. Because they knew they were going to take my child. When they took my child out my arm, like I said, that dude was smart. He kept rubbing on me like he was gonna be a father and help me out. He helped them out the whole time. Rob me. Ain't that you ain't got a chance if you living in a house with somebody, whether it's your wife or your parents, and they finna help the robber rob you. You got two choices. You could die trying to fix that yourself, or you could pray and let God have it. They put me in this house. I done bought houses, bro. Like I said, I would give my ex-wife 15 grand. I would go to work for 8 hours. Coming back home, give my wife 15 grand to go pay down on a home, and she wouldn't have none of the money. She done took the money and went off and did some shit, sucked some, did all this crazy shit with it, and gave it to men and her friends. And I would say, where the money at? And she still wouldn't get her ass whooped. The most she done got from doing that shit was a slap. One slap to the face. And when I slapped her that one time, she went around and told everybody I beat her to death. But yet, she's sleeping with a person that happily beat people. Like that he programmed to beat people. His organization makes sure he beat his women. And she's happily with him. And then she took her son from a good man. That's my son. He don't look like that man. He look like me. She took my son. She took a son from a good man and gave it to an evil man. And the laws helped her. I ain't saying the government helped. The government didn't do shit. These corny ass laws around here did that shit. Not all of them. Like I said, I know one of them, that state patrol I went to school with. He's a great person. But the problem is, I told my papa about him. If I even brag about somebody around here, he'll go to him and switch up stuff. For this day forward, if that man tell y'all anything about me, I see y'all waving at him all the time. That's good. Y'all be friends with him. I'm not friends with him. I'm his child. I know who he really is. He tell y'all he love me. That man ain't never showed me an ounce of love. He driving my car. I paid that car. That's my car. That woman stole that car. The way he got that car is, my ex-wife told me some bullshit that she needed $4,000 for something that we was investing in. And I had to sell my car to get it because I had already spent $100 grand on my son in Augustin. Damn near 70 grand. Well, not all in Augustin, but just to live out there and be with him all day. I spent about 100 grand out there, so I was broke. She needed $4,500, so-called $4,500, gonna earn her some money or something, cause I got her real estate license. I taught her how to do business. I should have got all the license and shit myself. I would have, but I had to do all the work. It's impossible to do all that. So the deal was, I work, she go to school. So she had the license. She had like she was gonna take $4,500 and do some real big shit, and we were gonna be back on. She took that down. I had to sell my Cadillac. I sold my Cadillac to him for $4,500, and that's when she left me and did all this crazy shit. I'm just telling these stories because God want me to tell them, y'all. They don't bother me no more. Y'all done flip me and turn me upside down legally. I can give a damn what you do. I'm waiting on death. Shit, humbly. I'm gonna fight too. I'm waiting on y'all to come get me and do all that extra shit like you did my big brother Jesus. I'm finna put my hands on some of y'all. While you drag me, you'll be lucky to get me to a cross. I'm gonna take your club from you, beat your ass with it, everything. Because if it wasn't for y'all helping them, they wouldn't have got away with it. You supposed to did your job and help me. But you couldn't do it. You with a group organ. Me personally, my personal opinion, if you with one organization, you shouldn't be able to be with two of them. If you're a police officer, you shouldn't be able to be a Mason and none of that stuff. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's like a blood gang going to join a Crip gang too, and you in both gangs. Shit. That shit ain't gonna work for me. So that's that though. That's y'all stuff. I'm just saying it's just my personal opinion. But I don't fuck with you no way. I don't call you. And next time I get my shit together, and when I get out of this shit, when God do whatever He got to do to get me out of this, I'm gonna make sure I build my house on the ground. Y'all ain't gonna be fooling with y'all in this perverse world, cause I'm trying to get to heaven. And the way y'all got everything set up down here is perfectly set up to send 8.2 billion people straight to hell happily.